have your attention, please?
The IFM Ride or Run game show is here. Come closer now. Did you get that? It's the IFM Ride or Run game show.
So what's in it for me? Cool cash prizes to be won daily, all day.
This is how we put it down. You know what I'm talking about.
Rules of the game. Ride on while you answer 5 questions correctly to win yourself 10,000 naira in 30 seconds.
Cool.
Let's go. Or run off with only 2,000 naira if you can't finish the race. That's if you're able to get started.
Okay.
So keep it locked right here on your number one family radio station, Inspiration 92.3 FM, for a fun time on radio, and call the number 0700 923 923 923 to be a part of the Ride or Run game show. Ride or Run, the choice is yours.
Come on, everyone, keep healthy, keep healthy. Come on, everyone, keep healthy.
Join Dr. Ameyo, Stella, Adadevoh, Draza Health Trust on Inspiration 92.3 FM Lagos every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the Draza Radio Half Hour in celebration of Global Handwashing Day. They will be sharing stories and practical tips on how your hands can keep you healthy and prevent infections from spreading in your home and community.
Come on, everyone, keep healthy, keep healthy. Come on, everyone, keep healthy.
You are still listening to Wellness Wednesday on Inspiration 92.3 FM, your number one family radio. It is Drasa Half Hour. And Drasa Half Hour is an health enlightenment program tagged, like I just said it. And this edition will be dedicated, celebrating Global Hand Washing Day, which was observed on the 15th of October. And this year's theme is Clean Hands Are Within Reach. That was the theme for this year's Global Hand Washing Day. For those of you who don't know and who are just listening for the first time, DRASA stands for Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh, the courageous doctor who identified the first Ebola patient in Nigeria in 2014, a day that we will never ever forget, that she later died after contracting the infection from a patient. Her actions saved the lives of millions of Nigerians. DRASA Health Trust is a non-profit public health organization established in 2015 to continue her legacy to protecting the health of Nigerians. Now, they're constantly working to develop health champions like you and I am a health champion, everybody knows, who can identify and prevent infectious diseases and also influence those around us to stay healthy. We have 2 amazing people in the studio, one beautiful lady with glasses. I want to call you an Afiko, but a cute one, and a man as well. And Okike Akindele, how are you doing today?
What's up?
We have Nurse Christine Akowa, who is a program associate of DRASA Health Trust. She's a certified nurse midwife with over 3 years of experience in clinical nursing, school health, management of health and disease, with focus in ensuring wellness in both rural and urban communities. It's good to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
Good morning. And the man in front of me wearing a blue shirt, looking nice. Here's Christopher Aliu. He is a program manager at DRASA Health Trust. He's a psychologist with over 8 years experience in public health program management, with focus on behavior change communication and prevention programs, human and organizational capacity. It's good to have you in the studio as well.
Thank you.
So today we're talking about the origin of hand washing. Origin of hand washing.
Yeah.
You would think that hand washing has been around for like forever, because everybody has to wash their hands,
Yeah.
isn't it? But tell us about the origin. I'm interested.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, Lagos and Nigerians. I know there's a lot going on at the moment in Nigeria.
Oh, yes.
Ever increasing dollar rates, removal of fuel subsidy,
Yeah.
and at least insecurity challenges too going on in Nigeria and all of that. But so far, at least the life of an average Nigerian is hard right now. But aside that, there is something important we also have to talk today, which is saving countless lives. It's actually a general practice deeply rooted in our daily routines, but we don't really pay much attention to it. That's to it. Is hand washing, that is washing our hands with soap, really more beneficial than washing with water alone? I want to start that way so we get to also understand why hand washing is very much important. if you're listening right now, it's good that you're listening right now, because you will get to the breakdown of all the details. So back in time, normally across various cultures and regions, people actually practice hand hygiene personally differently. But we know in some cultures, a lot of people keep a bowl beside them whenever they want to eat. At least before that, they get to wash their hands. And it's something they just do for personal belief and cultural practice. But is it like a lifestyle that they have to also have consciously in their minds that, before you do anything or after you do everything, you have to wash your hands? Take, for example, I ate a goosey soup yesterday. I had to get a bowl of water. I had to get a bowl of water so I get to wash my hands before eating, because if I don't, what will happen? I will eat a lot of germs from my hands, which is dirty. So that aside, one important person we're going to talk about today is known as Ignaz Smaiwels Philip. He's a Hungarian medical doctor in 1864, and he served at the hospital, Vienna General Hospital in Austria. He was the man that actually brought the whole limelight of hand washing and hand hygiene and all of that. In his hospital, there was something going on there. He actually realized that in his hospital where he was working with his medical students and professional colleagues, a lot of women during childbirth was dying. I mean, they were having fever, falling sick, and dying. So he was so perplexed and what's going on? Let him just investigate and get to find out. So he compared his ward and another maternity ward that was being managed by midwives, right? Then he got to discover that, my people working in my hospital, that is my medical students and professionals, they actually touch dead bodies. When they are done, rather than wash their hands, they just come directly into the maternity ward of the hospital and then begin to attend to women that are about giving birth. I mean, we can imagine the horror and all of that, right? So when he compared those two words, he realized, if my people are doing this and the midwives
imagine what
exactly
what the people are doing.
The other midwives, they were not doing it, so there is a problem, right? So that was what he actually discovered and got to find out that if my people can just start washing their hands with lime water, at least the germs would die, the fever will end, the women dying would also reduce. And that he did, he employed that, and he found out drastically that everything that was a horror disappeared just like that. So that's the reason why we're talking about the origin of hand washing, because it's so important, even when we don't see it as important. So
I don't know why people don't see it as important. And I thought that after COVID happened, which everybody who never used to wash their hands about anything started washing their hands. Sanitizer was the order of the day.
Exactly.
Like people had like a whole jug and a whole bottle in their bag.
Like if you don't wash your hands, they just like, have you washed your hands? Don't do this. So.
It was a wonderful moment because I loved it. Everybody was very conscious of that. But it feels like we've just gone back to how things were. Now we need to talk about the importance of using soap, because when you go to the bukas to eat, they give you just water. Not everybody gives you soap. Or else you request for it.
That was why I asked that question. Is it beneficial to wash your hands with soap or water? Exactly.
So we need to let them know the importance of using soap to wash their hands. And I also want to debunk something that I actually heard, and they said that it's better to use soap than to use sanitizer. That using soap does more work than using your sanitizer. But on the sanitizer pack, they say 99.9% it kills germs. True or not? You answer that question when we get back after the break. Don't go anywhere. Still, Drasa Half Hour Wellness Wednesday on Inspiration 92.3 FM.
Come on, everyone. Keep healthy. Keep healthy. Come on, everyone. Keep healthy.
Join Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh, Drasa Health Trust on Inspiration 92.3 FM Lagos every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the Drasa Radio Half Hour in celebration of Global Handwashing Day. They will be sharing stories and practical tips on how your hands can keep you healthy and prevent infections from spreading in your home and community.
Come on, everyone. Keep healthy. Keep healthy. Come on, everyone. Keep healthy.
It is your number one family radio, Inspiration 92.3 FM. This is still Drasa Half Hour. And in case you're just joining us, we're live with our guests from the Drasa Health Trust, from Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh Health Trust, Nurse Christine and Christopher Ali, who are shedding light on how hand washing became a general practice. You heard that story about Dr. Semmelweis. And yes, we'll soon open the phone line for you to answer some questions that have been prepared. So I hope you have been listening well, so that you can win the prizes that they have for you called the Dresser Hygiene
prizes.
Kit. Now, this kit contains a branded t-shirt, a big towel, a thermometer. Who knew that you needed a thermometer in your house? An insulated water bottle, and of course, a liquid hand wash and hand sanitizer. I mean, when we say these things, I can get them anywhere, but guess what? They are free.
It's
You're
free.
getting them as a gift, so yes, you get to save some money on hand wash. So stay tuned for the quiz that's coming up soon, and also they'll be taking your questions. So please send your questions via WhatsApp to 0817-313-6193. That is 0817-313-6193. All right,
If there's
Christopher?
anything that Nigerians actually love is free stuff.
Yeah, we love free things.
Free stuff.
You know?
We love free stuff, so it's an opportunity for you too. So,
thank you, Okiki. It's good to be in the studio again. We just heard the story about Ignaz Semmelweis,
Yeah.
the work he did when women were dying. He was able to find out that through hand washing, the deaths could actually be prevented. But there's an interesting but sad end to this story that we also need to know. This story brought about hand washing as a practice that we know today.
Yeah.
He made those good efforts then to promote hand washing. But again, when he came up with his observations, he met serious opposition, even from among his colleagues. They thought he was crazy. In fact, they actually accused him of insanity.
because it was unusual.
Yes, it's something that was
Nobody
threatening to
expected
that.
Exactly.
for somebody to say the medical students were causing harm or death, as it were, to the pregnant women. So, they went as far as conspiring to have him, consigned to an asylum.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was his story. Unfortunately, can you imagine that? So, that was his story. That was his story. And what happened eventually is that he eventually fell ill. Because he was maltreated, he was abused, he fell ill.
Because he said everybody should start washing their hands.
Yes, because he discovered that because it was not practiced, women were dying. So it was like a direct indictment on the medical profession, And he was confined to an asylum, and there he fell ill from an untreated wound. One of the consequences of the abuse he faced. And then he died eventually. So sad. So his commitment, earned him the nickname the father of hand washing. Hand hygiene. Father of hand hygiene. In our local parlance, we can say daddy hand washing.
Papa hand washing.
So now to the question we asked earlier, is washing our hands with soap truly more beneficial than washing with water alone? The answer is obvious. True. Yeah. Because after that observation, hand washing became a practice in medical settings, and then the deaths of women during childbirth reduced drastically. So, you might be wondering, why is this story important? It is important because just on the 15th of October, we celebrated Global Hand Washing Day.
And I love the thing for this year that says clean hands
and within reach. So it is important for us to share this story because many people don't even know that there's something called global hand washing. And on the 15th of October every year, health champions like, you're a health champion too. We create awareness about, the need for hand washing with, soap and water. Because we know that this is one of the best ways we can prevent ourselves from illnesses. So that's how the story goes. It's important for us to know.
Know the history.
Yes, the Ignaz Semmelweis, the father of hand washing. So yes, germs are everywhere, right? But it's important for us to know that we need to continue to wash our hands to prevent ourselves from getting sick from the germs that we carry here and there. So that's it. Basically. And washing hand is not just about washing hand. You mentioned earlier washing hand with soap and clean running water. Yes,
that's very important.
Yes, it will help us and everyone around us.
But if you're not close to soap and clean water,
your hand
sanitizer will work.
Exactly. Yes.
Because I obsessively I have hand sanitizers all over me.
It's very important.
Hanging from my bag, into my bag. I have mine here. I never walk. I think COVID was a turning point for a lot of people, and also I've learned that aside the dangers that it poses to your health, also on your skin as well. I'm very particular. When you touch a surface, I don't use that hand to touch my face. That's why I'm always against people touching my face, because I don't know where your hands have been.
Very important.
I don't know where your hands have been, so don't touch my face. All right, it's time for people to win something. On the show.
Sure.
All right, and I know that you people like Oshofri, so opportunity for you to win something amazing. From Drasa. All you have to do is call the numbers 0700. Are we restricting to just calls, Okiki? Or people can send messages?
No, calls.
Just calls. Numbers to call 0700 923 923 923. That is the number to call. Again, it is 0700 923 923 923. You stand to win an amazing gift from Drasa. What is in that bag?
In that bag, there is a branded t-shirt, there's a big Turkish towel, there's a thermometer, there's an insulated water bottle, and of course, liquid hand wash. It's global hand washing. Liquid hand wash and a hand sanitizer is in there. So call us up, 0700 923 923 923 is the number to call to answer a question. Pick a question, pick a number, we'll read you the question. You answer the question correctly, and you win yourself a goodie bag.
We have a call.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Chika. I'm calling from Ameyo.
Chika from Ameyo. All right, you have question 1 to question 8. Pick a number.
Question 7.
Question 7. Wow. What is the full meaning of Drasa?
Dr. Stella, Ameyo, Adadevoh.
Are you gonna give it to? Are you gonna give it to?
Rearrange it one more time.
Okay, Drasa. Go again.
Go again with the dra and the sa. So add it.
Dr. DR for doctor.
Yes.
Then A for Ameyo.
Okay.
Good.
Then the S for Stella.
Thank you.
Then the other S for
the last A.
The last A.
the last Adadevoh.
Chika,
a winner.
All right, Chika, what you will do is to send us your name and number to our WhatsApp platform right now. Send your name and number to our WhatsApp platform right now. 0817 313 6193.
All right, thank you so much for calling. Call the number 0700 923 923 923. That is the number to call. You want to win amazing prizes from Drasa. Inside that bag is plenty goodies. Can we tell them again so they know? Let them so they know exactly what they're asking questions for. But let's take this call.
Hello. Village people.
The devil is a
liar.
liar.
You watch around this morning, like, what's wrong.
Try again. You have to win this.
0700 923 923 923 is the number to call.
And people who think that when you just go and pee, you don't need to wash your hand until you do number 2.
Who say that?
Please wash your hands.
That's what they say, especially for men. Men, can we please talk to men?
And women.
No, can we please talk to
and
men?
Don't
mention women.
And women.
It's not a gender fight.
And women.
And men particularly, because
and
they
women.
feel like when they feel like when they go pee, because their hands are not directly on the pee or whatever, they don't need to wash their hands. But we need to tell them, because we see it every time. We see it with the guys that sell fruits on the streets, where they pee in the gutters and they use that same hand to sell fruits to somebody else.
They should just carry their hand sanitizers in their pockets.
Use it.
All the
And the women, when they finish peeing and they come back and they just wash their hands with water.
The women will always so that's the thing. The women will always pee in the restroom, and we use water and we always clean up. But men feel
It's how you
because
say
of
we always.
no,
It's how you say we always.
most of us always. I'm not talking about those in rural areas that probably have to pee outside.
Urban areas, down this road, you will see somebody.
So, but if we're going to look at the ratio between men and women wash their hands a whole lot more because again, we usually use the bathroom and we always have access to water because we have to use water to clean up. Do you understand?
I'll be storing receipt from now on.
Exactly. So let's take call 0700 923 923 923. We got gifts to give away from Drasa. We already have a winner. Congratulations to you, Chika from Ameyo. Let's see if we're going to get another winner before we leave. Inside that bag we have
a branded t-shirt. We have a thermometer. We have a big Turkish towel that will wrap you very well. We have an insulated water bottle. We have a liquid hand wash, and we have hand sanitizer in that that bag.
I mean,
what else are you looking for?
Seriously.
What else are you looking
Please
for?
call in and get your prize.
0700 4 prizes left for today.
Hey, you people, if you don't call to I will collect your gift. You understand me? All right. So call the numbers and win something amazing on the show. All right. 0700 93 923. That is the number to call. We're talking about hand washing today. We talked about the history of hand washing. The daddy of hand wash.
Papa hand washing.
Papa hand washing. But let's take this call.
Hello, good morning. Wash your hand. I cannot
say, please wash your hand before you die. Or wash your hand before you die.
Wash your hand before you die. That's why it's not connecting.
Wash your hand before
That's why it's not connecting. You don't wash your hand and your phone is like, ew.
Let's take this one.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Uche. I'm calling from Stella.
Okay, Uche from Surulere. Uche, pick between number 1 and number 8, but number 7 is out.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2. Just when you get it, you listen to our story. The question is, in what year did Ignaz Semmelweis start working in Vienna General Hospital? Hello?
Okay, you were not listening. He wasn't listening?
2016.
No, wow.
2016?
Jersey Semmelweis.
That is not correct, my brother. Call it back another time. Let's take another one.
Hello? Wash your hand now. Wash your hand.
I don't understand. Somebody is saying that's what you do on the street.
At men that are peeing on the streets.
Excuse me, Oga. I'm only saying what happens for everybody to be careful who they buy things from because you don't know whether they wash their hands or not after using the restroom. 0700 93 923. That is the number to call. Or you can. Just call that number.
Yes,
I want something amazing.
All right, something amazing. A goodie bag from Drasa Health Trust. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Deborah. I'm calling from Shogunle.
Your name is?
Deborah.
Deborah from Shogunle. All right, Deborah. Question 1 to question 8. Number 7 is out.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3.
Yes.
Okay. It's also a question concerning our story. What problem did Ignaz observe between the 2 maternity wards at his hospital?
Come again?
What problem did Ignaz observe between the 2 maternity wards at his hospital?
Okay, he noticed with the death rate of the pregnant women. That they were just dying anyhow, that when the medical team went to carry their body, they just use the hand to come. They just enter into the maternity room like that without washing.
It's okay. No, wait on. Now this one they ask for extra sheet. Extra paper.
Please send your full name and your phone number to our WhatsApp number right now. I hope you have the WhatsApp number.
Yes.
All right. So send it right now while we are in the studio. All right.
Name and number. Right now.
You're welcome.
Your number in the studio, please.
We still have 3 extra
gifts.
Yeah. Just a hygiene kit. So keep the calls coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're for you.
Yeah. You want to run to?
Who's running? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where you calling us from?
I'm calling for the...
Sorry, your name? What's your name?
Chidima.
All right, Chidima, are you ready?
Yeah.
Pick a number 1 to number 8, but number 3 and number 7 are out. Number 4. All right. What was the reason for the fever and death in Ignaz's maternity ward?
Come again.
What was the reason for the fever and death in Ignaz's maternity ward?
Because there's no sanitary. They don't wash their hands.
Correct. All right. Congratulations to you, Chidima. Congratulations. Please send your name and number and your location. Send your name, number, and location to our WhatsApp platform right now, please. Immediately.
Send it now. Your gift will not enter voicemail by God's grace. So
send it now. Your name, your number, and your location.
Okay, so I'll call the WhatsApp number out for you. The number is 0817 313 6193. Have you taken it down?
No.
Let me call it again. 0817 313 6193. Send your name, send your location, and send your phone number to the WhatsApp number right now. All right? Don't wait till afternoon or evening, because send it now. You're with your phone. All right? Thank you. All right. And that's about the calls I think we can't have time to take for today. Congratulations to the winners. Deborah, we're still waiting on you to send your details. Chidima, send your details as well. Send your phone number, send your full name, and send your location as well. The WhatsApp number is 0817-313-6193. Our guest today has been...
Our guests have been Christopher Aliyu and Nurse Christine from Drasa Health Trust, dedicated to Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh. Remember her, that doctor who braved it, who laid her life on the line
to prevent. Nobody ever would forget.
Yep, saved us from. It could have been something else. That year could have been something else. But yes, a big shout out to the Drasa team. They'll be back next week. All right, next week at 11:30. Next week Wednesday at 11:30, right here on your number one family radio, Inspiration 92.3 FM. You guys have any final words before we leave?
Final words?
Yeah, from me, thank you all for joining in today on this episode of Drasa Half Hour. This is a special episode to celebrate the Global Handwashing Day. So once again, we're Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh Health Trust, called Drasa for short, and it's a public health non-profit organization working to develop health champions like you and I, who are identifying and preventing infectious diseases. So we want every one of you listening out there to be part of our 51,000 plus health champions, who are always taking charge of their health and also encouraging those around them, to do the same. So today we've talked about hand washing, right?
Yeah, we really have to go.
That started with the, Ignasembowe. So feel free to follow us on our social media channels on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Our username is at Drasa Trust.
At Drasa Trust.
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. Our conversation today has been about hand washing. And remember this theme, clean hands are within reach. Thank you so much. We'll be back. Coming up at 12 is the world news.
May we have your attention, please? The IFM Ride or Run game show is here. Come closer now. Did you get